Aries, welcome to your June monthly love prediction reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Welcome. I have already recorded the June pick a card where we go into love, money, and life in general. This one is all about love for you. This still is a general collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Remember that time is fluid and we all have free will. Consider it personal development, and sometimes there isn't a message for you. So don't make anything force fit. What is for Aries in June when it comes to love? What are the main themes? Something flipped. Free yourself. Playfulness. One more. One more. I felt one more. So give me one more. Okay, cool. Free yourself, playfulness, love yourself first. It's time to take back control of your life, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That is so important. So important. This is really about just having fun in the month of June. Have fun, dress up, go out, be sociable. To meet people, you have to actually leave the house. The Empress, you're looking like the whole meal, okay? You're looking good. You're glowing, okay? Because the Empress is traditionally shown as pregnant, okay? She's pregnant with ideas. She's pregnant. She's fertile. She's, and I say she, take it as energy always. You know, she has the whole world. She can birth anything. The Starman, the Magician. Wow, this is powerful. Look at you shining out here, Aries. This is why you need to get out of the house. Like, go and have fun. Go be playful and flirty. Realize, like, really let your best assets shine here. Okay, so take that how it resonates, whether it's physically, whether it's like maybe you're a good singer and you need to get on stage and do some karaoke. I don't know. There's something like you got to showcase your best assets here. You really and I feel like you've got to, this sounds really weird. You've got to put on a show. It's like you've been a caged bird for too long. And now you need to actually like dust yourself off and try again. But really, seriously, it's like you have all these tools in your toolkit to shine in all the best ways. And it really does fuel your ego in the best possible way, Aries. I have to say that. Like, your ego needs a bit of a boost right now, and the only one to do it is you, because you know how to pull out all the stops. But it's like putting on a good show. This Magician, I don't often pick that up, but it's like I'm actually seeing you pull a rabbit out of the hat here. Like, it's really like I'm going to wow people. I'm going to like really show them everything I've got. You've got enough intellect. You've got enough empathy. You've got enough charm and beauty, and you've got enough like assets. Like, you've got enough there's something about like your physical body, you know, but also like your material possessions. Like, use what you have to show off the best side of yourself. It's like put on your best dress, right? Look at her, she's like all dolled up, ready to go to a party. Literally, like, wear the nice shoes, like put the crown on your head. Like, this is really, make a statement, make a show, you are the star. And that's going to give you the confidence to be playful, and it's going to give you the confidence to love yourself first, which makes you make better decisions, because you're like, no scrubs. You know what I mean? You've got the world here. So it's the end of a cycle where perhaps you were in this cage energy that I was picking up, because I'm seeing a cage here, and then you've got the fence around this unicorn as well. So it's like you were fenced in by something, a person, a place, or a thing, and you've escaped that situation. It's the end of this situation, so you might actually be coming out the other, like, it's almost like 3 months out of a breakup, right? That's what I'm kind of getting. Or 3 months out of a you know, a situation that really had you, you could have even have been bedridden. That's a really interesting message. It's like some of you might have been healing from something like physically, but it's like and that's why it feels like, look at me dance, look at me move, look at me show up, you know. So congratulations, whatever you've overcome here. You've put yourself back together. That's the feeling that I'm getting with this Three of Swords. The loss that you suffered is like, well, I'm able, with this World card especially, to put myself back together. You might even like be doing this as you travel. You might like free yourself from the confines of your hometown or even your state or your country. And now you've got this playful attitude where you're just going to eat, pray, love yourself around the world. And put yourself back together, and you're like, I get to be whoever I want because I don't have the boundaries, or I don't have people that I know kind of judging me on my past and my history. I'm turning up as who I am right now, and I get to like experiment with that and play with that as I travel, because who I am and who I show up as today, that's who these people that I'm meeting are going to take me as. They're taking me as face value, and I get to reinvent myself. It's very healing for you. Oh, we have a flipper. Very healing for you with this Three of Swords energy. Like whatever you've been through, it's all been for a reason. It's all been for a reason. So we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, there was definitely something where you felt like you were left out in the cold. You had fear of missing out. Perhaps if you were like bedridden or home-based, or you were stuck in a job that you were just like 3 more months. It gives, this Three of Swords is really giving me like there was a timeline. There was 3 weeks, or yeah, it's just like something over the past little while has kept you in a state of, I'm missing out on life. I'm out here like in the cold, not having fun, being really strict with myself, you know, feeling a sense of like heartbreak or loss or poverty even, right? Just not feeling your best, not feeling joyful, not feeling loved, not even feeling like warm. But this is a very like green Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I really get like a sense of this has actually been super healing. Again, it feels like whatever happened to you happened for a reason. I know that's hard to swallow, especially when it's like something really tragic. I just feel that's what your spirit guides are saying. Like, love yourself first, because what you've been through has actually made you this Empress and Magician. It's really transformed you. And you don't even know how good you're going to feel. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. What has all this got to do with love? You're out and about. You're having fun. Okay. You want to know? Here we go. Okay. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the Strength, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. I swear that Ten of Swords has been literally following me around in these readings. There's often like a underlying thread that goes through all of this, and it has a lot to do with astrology, which isn't my, superpower. I know a little bit, but there's this underlying energy of all of us kind of having an awakening, having a recognition of self, of real self moment here. This card is super interesting, how this person is like torn apart, facing their shadow, facing their ego. And you very much, Aries, could have been like, your ego has taken a big blunt trauma here. It's just that kind of energy where it's like a big hit. But it's nothing that you can't come out of. In fact, I think this is like this energy is in the past for now. With the Four of Pentacles, there is a sense of a little bit of residual, I've got to hold on to this moment. But I'm actually really getting, this is so weird to pick up for the Four of Pentacles. But it does make sense. Okay, it's feeling like you're holding on to, and it feels healthy. You're holding on to all the things that you did well in the past. It's kind of giving me like a trophy energy. Like accepting a Golden Globe, that kind of energy. It feels like something in the past, because there's this helix kind of DNA kind of energy here, and it's like something in the past, something that is ingrained in you about the way that you bounce back, and you've done it before in a different situation, and so you're really carrying that torch with you. It's like an internal torch, right? It's an internal torch that is guiding you to have this transformation. giving you a heck of a lot of strength and restoring you. Look how blue and beautiful these cards. This strength is restoring your emotions. It's restoring your heart's chakra. It's restoring your sense of playfulness. It's restoring your sense of go with the flow, which might have been really hard to do when you were in this state of like fear and missing out and loneliness. But I feel like you're holding on to the things that actually are your strengths. And I said that at the very beginning with the Empress, right? You're focusing on your strengths. You're focusing on the things that you are good at and you look good at and that you can do well. And you're pulling all the things that are good within you out of a hat. And you're testing them all out and you're trying them all out. And it's giving you a lot of emotional fulfillment. A lot of just like, it feels like solo happiness too, though. Okay. How does love play into all of this? I think you're just out here having a good time. You're out here having a good time. 5 of Wands. Look, I think you're attracting a lot of eyes on you. There may be a lot of competition. And you might be in a playful spirit of like, well, you know, I just heard you might have a roster. Goodness me. Look, no judgment. That's just not something that I would ever say. But yeah, but I feel like you've got a lot of people kind of vowing for your attention. The Emperor, the Empress and the Emperor. Is someone actually getting your attention though? Like just one person? It's like, yeah, I can have you all like hanging off my arm. And I'll take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but there's only one that I want, okay? You're the one that I want. I mean, Sandy, she had a transformation, right? In Greece. You're the one that I want. Woo, woo, woo. This Emperor is very grounded. This Emperor feels very in your energy. This could be you, though. But I feel like it's a good match for you. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. It's a good match for you. Because you showing up as the Empress isn't too far off the Emperor. And it's like very entrepreneurial energy. You know, this is like daddy, mummy, you know, it's like match. And I mean that in the most respectful kind of way. It's like just a really good, powerful match here. So someone is possibly getting your attention and making you stand up and go, oh, actually, I only have eyes for you. Okay, with this Ace of Swords, it's like, oh, I might need to actually say something here that this person is who I want. Oh, I might actually have a breakthrough here that with all this playfulness, this is actually what I want. This person could also be watching you. Okay, what is the outcome of all of this? What is the outcome? The 3 of Cups, lots of celebrating. The 6 of Pentacles, enjoying the generosity of others. The Ace of Wands, possibly enjoying some physical attention from others and having like something be fired up. I really feel like it's with this Emperor here. And realizing, having a breakthrough and realizing, oh my goodness, I've just completely transformed my situation by loving myself first, stepping out of my comfort zone and just being playful. And look what is happening here. Look what is happening. Enjoy this energy. Enjoy this while it's here. We won't go too far into things because it feels like this is a whole journey. This is going to take you, I feel like, to the end of the year, but this person is like showing up in your energy now. What would this Emperor say to Aries if they had the chance? What would this Emperor say? I want to give to you. I want to party with you. I want to celebrate you. I want to get down. What would this Emperor say to Aries if they had the chance? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You definitely got this person's attention. And yes, they could be watching you if you have social media. They're like the first person to like your stories, that kind of thing. And I did see the 9 of Wands under there. So I feel like this person is kind of like, oh, I'm going to see this one through. I'm going to give this one all my attention. These are very specific messages that this person wants to share because these cards normally fly out. Okay. I hide behind material things. That's the shadow aspect of the Emperor. Okay, but look, take it while you can is the kind of energy that I'm picking up with the Six of Pentacles. Like, you're taking all the generosity you can, and there's a sense of playfulness about that, and you're like, well, I deserve it. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, this person is kind of humbled by your beauty. With the Emperor and the Empress, it's a divine counterpart, even if it's just for a little while, but it does feel like, you know, a soul mate of some description, and they're actually like being humbled. They're being humbled by your story, by what you've been through, and the way that you've actually transformed here. This is beautiful. Good on you, Aries. What is the self-love, self-care message for the month of June for Aries, please? What is the self-love, self-care message? I'm going to take that. Wow, build strength, and the strength energy is there. You could have strong Leo placements, or, yeah, I mean, the Emperor showing up is Aries energy. Yeah. Build strength. I actually feel like this is mental strength, but it's also, it can also be physical strength, because I was talking about bringing out all your strengths. So build on them. Fight for the things that you know make you stand out. And like I was talking about with that trophy energy, fight for the things and keep growing and improving the things that you know you've done before well, okay? There's a sense of like, I've done this before, I've had my comeback before, how can I make it even better? But of course, it's like, if you need to like get out some pent up energy, I think as you build strength, you're really going to like tap into your intuition. Connect with crystals. I'm feeling all the pastel kind of crystals, okay? A lot of love yourself first. I'm feeling like a lot of rose quartz energy, a lot of like, I'm going to say like the basics, you know, clear quartz for clarity, amethyst for the spiritual lesson and also protection, and amethyst is good for everything, but the rose quartz especially for that loving yourself first energy. Wow, very transformative. And card number 11 too. So I think you're going to see a lot of synchronicities in the month of June. I think that as you start to build strength, things start to make sense in your life. It just started raining as well, so it feels very calming. It's like after all this fiery energy, it actually is like a sigh of relief that your playful inner child has come out and is actually going to be supported. The Emperor, very supportive, very like getting things done. And the Empress, you can just kind of like be. You can, it's very divine masculine, divine feminine kind of energy. So you might want to carry some crystals on you. I do have some kits in my shop, in the link in the description, which I never really talk about, but they are there for you if you feel like you need some extra support. But I love this. This is so cool, Aries. Please let me know how this like all pans out. Even if you want to come back at the end of June and give us an update, I would love that. Please go watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus as well. Send to your fellow Aries, and of course, subscribe so I can see you guys in the next one. Have fun. Bye.